Okay, we're back on my single here again. I'm gonna get ready to go to the races. So we're gonna go ahead and tear this thing completely back apart, redo the whole motor. We're gonna make it bigger. Some guy broke my record, so I gotta go back and take it from him. So this is my 500cc motor I just built up for last race I never made it to. So it's fresh, ready to go. It's gonna get freshened already again. So we're gonna go into our rule book here. This is our scta rule book. And normally I run 500 class, but this year is my 650 class record that I got lost. So this APF right here at 145.9. Some guy with a Triumph 650 broke my record here this year, so it's a 20-year-old record here from 95 to 15. So his 650 on field finally beat my 501cc single cylinder Harley motor. So he's really happy about that. So I'm going to go ahead, instead of using a junk worn out motor that I had that record with, I'm going to go ahead and tear this thing apart. Put a set of stroker flywheels in there. So these are 4 and 13/16 stroke flywheels. I'm going to go ahead and put that into the motor here. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do for a higher piston, because that's a 1/2 inch more height, because it's a 1 inch longer stroke. So this here is going to grow by a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to have to redo all my nitrous lines up under here. Probably have to remake the bracket here a little bit, and I'm going to have to change my motor mount up in here. I can get a little bit with my spacers here, but I'm going to have to remake this bracket, so I'll just make a whole new bracket here, and that should allow me to get up to the 1/2 inch length I need because of that. I have clearance up under here, so that shouldn't be a problem. All this other stuff, shouldn't hurt it any, so we'll be alright. So it's basically just the motor mount, exhaust pipe, and nitrous lines. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start tearing this apart and see what it looks like. Okay, got the motor half apart. Getting ready to pull it out of the frame now. Got most all the crap off of it. A lot of stuff still on there to go yet. So here's my rod. You see how I did my crank down there. See all the lead I've added in there. All those weird looking color holes there are lead added. See how much lead I added to the crank. Quite a bit. So there's my rod. You see how much clearance I run on this rod. Only a little bit. Some people might call that bad. That's how you run them. So I still got my fuel pump down here, and the nitrous cylinder buried up under all the other crap. So get to pull that stuff off, and then we got access to get the motor out of the frame. Pan you can leave on it when you pull the motor out, so no biggie. It's tied up under here behind the battery, so I'll probably just pull the battery out, save some time. A little easier. But anyway, you can see there's a lot of stuff there. There's a cylinder I use. So this is the so-called good cylinder. It ain't very good, but you can see the nice good area right there. That's as much as I could clean it up. Here's my head. There's your port. Well, that's the exhaust, not the intake. Here's the intake over here. Show how big my thumb is, how big the port is. So you can kind of see the valve pretty good. There's the piston that we're using. Custom made. That's the low compression one. Very low compression. There's the decarburetor. So you can see all the nozzles on it all over the place. Lots of nozzles. So inside the carburetor, you can see all the things sticking out there. All those things that stick out spray fuel all over you. You can see those ones down there look like Gatling guns. See, that's the old style, that's the new style. And you got the 90-degree ones down there, and you got another one way up in there. So lots of stuff flowing for one cylinder. So. Alright, anyway, I'm going to continue ripping this out.